Season 3 confirmed. Cutting back to news of the second season, this article is now correct as the crew has finally finished filming their last episode. We still have no release date, no trailer, and no indication to where the show is going to be streaming. After the season has been missing for so long, I decided to look into the possible reasons why it's taking this long. The first reason being that Will Demeo recently announced he's looking to open a cafe. This announcement was posted by Rim Cafe in Brooklyn. The second reason for a delay in the season, and this one's actually confirmed, is they had last minute changes to the cast. As we recently went over, Will Demeo brought on Chaz Palminteri, adding 2 additional episodes to the season just to put them in. Final reason for the delay is Demeo's trying to get the season on different streaming platforms such as Netflix and Hulu. IMDb has now updated the episode list, adding the names and 2 more episodes, making the season go from 7 episodes to 9. The first episode is called On the Lam and is in reference to Will's character Benny, who's on the run after the shootout in the church. It's unclear in the last episode if this was due to him killing the Jew pedophile or Danny Cuccio. The second episode is called Miami Nights and obviously is in reference to what I pointed out in my first video. They filmed the first half of Gravesend Season 2 in Miami. The third episode is titled Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York, former lawyer to the president, and former contestant on The Masked Singer. Rudy Giuliani! Which I believe is going to focus on Rudy Giuliani as mayor going after the mob. The next episode is called The Neighborhood, which might be signaling Will's return to Brooklyn within the season. Not a lot of people know this, but the show was originally titled The Neighborhood, with posters and listings on IMDb already made.
Originally it was called The Neighborhood, and what happened is another show came out called The Neighborhood while I was in the process of getting it made. So
the next episode is titled Dust in the Air, which I'm guessing is a reference to angel dust, because I believe this episode focuses on Benny taking out drug dealers who are poisoning the local community. The next episode is titled South Philly, and again, I'm not really sure what this is in reference to, but it might be a reference to Rocky, as Will has paid homage to him in previous works, such as Back in the Day. Episode 7 is titled Sauce, Not Gravy, in reference to the age-old debate between Italians.
Gravy, tomato sauce.
the sauce is amazing, Virginia.
Can I just get some macaroni and gravy?
Episode 7 is titled The Cyclone, named after the legendary ride in Coney Island, which we saw Will and Virginia go to in the first season. Final episode is titled Independence Day, as it ends on a 4th of July celebration. We have behind the scenes footage of filming that took place on that day, as we have everybody's reaction to the explosive final shots of the season.
That's fucking awesome. That's pretty big.
So I figured it'd be a good idea to go over all the behind the scenes footage we have from the filming process. In order to do this, I'm going to give my channel over to Chris the Hobby Guy. Chris the Hobby Guy is a channel starring Chris and Lisa, a married couple who film themselves events such as bringing back 86th Street Reunion Party, and being on the set of Gravesend. Unfortunately, most of the behind the scenes video of Gravesend Season 2 were deleted off their channel.
FBI, baby!
But fortunately enough, I was able to grab them before they're gone, allowing me to give you the exclusive sneak peek behind the scene.
I'm gonna lock you all up. Alright? I'm gonna come lock you up.
So I'm gonna hand it over to Chris and Lisa to give us some behind the scenes of Gravesend Season 2.
Gravesend Season 2.
This is where all the magic happens, right here. Check it out. So I'm with Christian right now. Hey, Christian. This is great with Bo Dietl. The best. The best. Hanging out with Big Time Tommy? Yeah! Old school.
OS for life.
Oh, look at that car. Big Tommy.
Don't Instagram, it's Big Fat Tommy. And here's my sword of the day.
That's William's car. William Demeo's chair.
William Demeo.
You guys fit in perfect with the Brooklyn in the 80s. It's in the old ways.
Thank you very much, Chris, for your behind the scenes footage, and everyone please. Our next story, we have teen reunites with Gravesend cast and crew, who saved him from being pinched under an SUV.
Members of a show bearing the neighborhood's name
lift the car and save the teen. That happened 7 months ago. Now that teen is out of the hospital, back at the scene to thank the guys who saved him.
We're given multiple news articles and TV segments on the boy and his family being invited to the set of Gravesend Season 2.
Boy in the orange shirt here thanked the heroes who saved him.
What he went through was very devastating. It was very scary for us to see what we seen.
Here we get to see and hear from the little boy for the first time and get to see the extent of his injuries.
And the most important thing is, you're alright.
Thank you again to Will and the crew for helping out the little boy. Hopefully he'll fully recover soon. Everybody knows the Gravesend Brooklyn song by Francis Mangano, used in the opening credits of the show.
We come from Brooklyn, baby. We come from Brooklyn.
Apparently this wasn't the original theme of the show, but I'm From Brooklyn Man by Gino was. With the confirmation of Gravesend Season 3 and the end of filming, we're getting very close to the reveal of Gravesend Season 2. So stay tuned for more update videos as we look out for the trailer. And if you want to help the channel, you can through the thanks button down below. Or you can join the channel as a channel member and get access to all my Brooklyn Bummer classics.